What a game.
With another one of the Madden NFL 25 Faction Gameplay live stream. Cheers. Okay. Let's get to it. Now we'll be being the Eagles. Hell yeah, that. All right. Okay.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This is a touchback. So here come the Browns for their drive on offense. Orchestrating the offense. Clemson, Deshaun Watson. Just 12 games combined.
I don't know.
That this is a year where Watson finally shows that he was worth that massive contract. Not that long ago, we talked about him as one of the top quarterbacks in the league. And if he gets back on track, this team can make some serious noise as the year unfolds.
Hail Mary.
Looking to throw right away is Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
I think I bet, yeah. He pulled my shirt. Jersey. He pulled my jersey.
He's going to move the ball well downfield. Trying to cover Cooper there.
He pulled my fucking jersey.
It's such a tough day because the not so well. Hard to stay with him and hard to figure out exactly where the break points are.
Hail Mary.
Oh, he's going to take it. And that is boy, how about that one? Reeling in one-handed for a touchdown. We got see this offense operate. I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive. They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Damn. Let's jump the all up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Out come the Eagles for the first time, and the man in charge at quarterback in his 5th year now, Jalen Hurts.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not, just settle in, get calm before you go for the blitz strikes.
Blitz.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
That's good tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate, make it slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On first down, Hurts. That's caught. It's the former Corey Paris Campbell. This defense for the Browns, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Get it, baby.
Players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th. Out now is the punter, Brady Mann.
Oh, fuck. Get out.
And now we're on the side to stop his walk. That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's Watson.
No.
One fly deep for Cooper.
Got it.
And that is
I dropped it. Damn.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue the season.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. And again, it's Chubb. And he's going to get down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And Chubb will try the middle here. Just good downhill running there. He'll take this to the 15-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
A nice run here early on, and then took a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy who can results like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimal level.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Football.
Oh, shit.
This is picked up by the Browns.
Oh, no. Okay.
Will take the football at the 35-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. And a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 31, here's the 2nd down and 6. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Escapes the defender.
Yeah.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And his stellar campaign continues. That now his 20th rushing touchdown of the year, a number that very few running backs have ever reached in a single NFL season. Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now 21-0. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being good as you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, well, hell yeah.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
I got you, boys.
And he'll go down.
Yes.
On what ought to be the
Miles Garrett, boy. Yeah, my 2 players right there.
In for the sack, Miles Garrett.
Yeah, is Nick Chubb and Miles Garrett, the ones I like playing the most. Oh, there's
21-0, our score after 1. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Hurts.
got it.
It's intercepted. Picked up
This is a situation where quarterback coach in the sidelines going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Chubb running right. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard. He hit the 45.
They held him to a short gain on that one. It almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab out. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Second down, here's Chubb again. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run.
God damn.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns continue to pull away here in this first half.
Damn, man, you shit me. I figured it'd be a little tougher for the Eagles, I guess. I don't know.
2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run to the end zone, and what a run it was. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Damn, grab it. Oh, yeah.
And how did you foul the coverage?
Get in their head with that shit.
To the 18.
Together.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, and how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man. And
Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Zadarius Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
They're in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into
I couldn't get him a model, so I jumped on to Smith and got him.
Pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with the top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And no sidestepping that here. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Brady Mann.
They kicked. I would say they kicked it out again. God, get over me.
43 yards on the play, return of 4, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away from halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them.
Hail Mary.
The blocking's been terrific, and obviously his vision and legs have hurtled him to this big number so far.
A big play that time for Cleveland. 45.
Oh, we love the best of that fucking Hail Mary. He's making touchdowns. Hail Mary. Because the play against me and he was pissed. He found out how good I was with coach.
And continues to be one with another one right there.
Let's jump on this. That's cool.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down.
I just ran it. My God.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They go up the middle with Chubb. 115 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half.
Damn, get to start my fucking play.
Now 2nd and 3. They run it again with Chubb.
Damn, man. He's stopping there now.
Single yard there. It'll bring up 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Jerome Ford with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns have taken a 5-touchdown lead. So this now 34-0 with the extra point pending. And Charles, I thought these guys might have the advantage coming in, but I didn't expect this.
I'm glad we're going with full transparency here because
I'm gonna try. I don't have nothing to lose.
We might be looking at a 24-20.
No, I've got bucket. Do it. Fuck. Got it. Hey, I don't care. I ain't got nothing to lose.
what I just saw.
I'm only running
Huge
34 to nothing. I gotta try something else for a minute.
If you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points. Any return to get you to midfield is a great returner. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Here's Hurts to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Hurts is going to be hit and
Oh, big boy. Jesus Christ. Look at him. God damn. That'll be a fucking tank to get hit by, bro.
Now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Now Nick Chubb and the Browns get set for their next possession. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just take the rock.
Well, I'll try something different than a Hail Mary.
Back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. That will be incomplete. It would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's
I'll stick to what I'm good at, then. Hail Mary, huh?
Watson now to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper.
Hey.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And this offense going to have to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
All right, halftime.
So we come upon halftime. It's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
Yeah, y'all know Jonathan Coachman Hawkins. His career started in WWE.
We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And it's the Ravens that have the lead in that one. 2 touchdowns there for Lamar Jackson.
Hope y'all
From there,
love
we
watching
head
it
over to
because I love doing it for you to watch it. So, cheers.
At Lambeau Field. And they got the lead over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Jordan Love on target repeatedly there. 5 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. As you can see in the second quarter, Calvin Ridley, a touchdown reception. We saw a solid first half out of the workhorse Nick Chubb.
Oh, yeah.
He's over 100 yards rushing for the game already and found the end zone twice as well.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
The first thing you have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together.
Defense, motherfucker.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
Really something out letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone wins up on the board.
That's complete. It's Okurobu now. And they get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to make it fourth down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. Taking it about the 16. Going to be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Oh, hell, Mary.
The Browns to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat of this ball game as well. To start the drive, but
that bullshit.
Here's second and 10. Throwing again is Watson.
Oh, what the fuck?
Incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing this type of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
He was holding my jersey.
A penalty flag coming in. It's going to be a first down.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
Well, the crowd doesn't like that. We're going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
And I don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference. Ruined that series of downs for them.
That goes for 24 yards. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Second down, here's Chubb again. And for one, a few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with the 3rd and 2. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll go his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Browns continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Extra point good by Hopkins.
Nothing.
And the lead grows even larger.
Well, at least the other team, last stream.
So the drive
At least they don't score on me. Damn.
To finish it off.
Eagles had to score shit on me, man.
Run.
All right.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Okay. I think I fucked that up.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Yo, I hope y'all like and subscribe, and I hope y'all enjoy, man. Because I love doing
this game and just seems to grow with each possession. They are really struggling. They have to put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So, the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise, they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving.
Oh, big boy got him. Look at that.
The bottom line is, don't quit competing.
Again, it's 3, second down. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
He's had a ton of success here really far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. And if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one, maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And they'll get him down past the 15, just shy of the 20. 166 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
All right.
I guess it's good we can't really
We're going to go with Hail Mary.
read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned
Hail
back
Mary.
deep. You thought
Hail
that
Mary.
run can't be
Do
happening.
it.
Yeah, whatever's
My favorite
in his mind
specialty.
right now,
Hail Mary.
can say over the air.
Running one fly deep for Cooper.
Yeah.
And that's caught inside
Woo,
the 35.
Snap.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
That's my specialty, man, the Hail Mary.
And the
My cousin found that out, and he was pissed when he played against me on at his house and said, to his controller, he's that's bullshit. Oh, that's just me. I always did Hail Marys. I'm like expert
And
there.
the lead
Hail
grows
Mary.
even larger here in the third
48
quarter.
to 0. All right.
Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because it's stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the team run out there and do this thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now, Browns.
Oh, idiot. Oh.
And this is picked up by the Browns. On the move, and the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Again, rolling right is Chubb. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game. Plenty of time left. But being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
And Chubb going to push forward and pick up a Browns first down as he'll get this down inside the 20. Watson. Now a battle for the football Oh, it's caught. It's a touchdown.
Try something different.
Acrobatic catch. And the Browns add on to their lead. And it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were cooking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
All right, well. Okay, here we go.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this away.
That's a hell of a
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. And only able to get two.
Yeah, Garrett, baby. Ooh.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. Nothing on the screen, and now it's third down.
Yeah, Barkley.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Throwing is Hurts.
Smith. Yeah.
Darius Smith. His second sack of the afternoon. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Come on. Okay. Run to the control. Shit. Oh, shit, man. He was already up there.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be first and 10 as they take over. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you can get a trade for him? Take him over to our team so we're not going to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a bat.
Boy, he is. I don't know that big game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Second down, here's Chubb again. Right side.
I hit the wrong button, damn it.
28 yards rushing for
I had that. That's the wrong button. He fell.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love
Saved by the bell.
They can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be here.
First,
we're not going to throw it
let's
here.
do this.
Just eat up that clock.
Eat up the clock.
And he stopped immediately there.
What I wanted to do.
Second down.
Far be it for me to second guess a clock. I think the people in the
Oh, yeah. I got this game in my hands. Quarterback sneak. Eat up the clock and win the game. Simple as that, man. I'll let us sing her real quick. Trying to eat up the clock with the quarterback sneak. Let's go.
Now Watson going to sneak it. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it comes down a third down.
And give him credit. That's a good, solid game there on the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
Get the
third
bucket
down,
lane.
switch
Yeah.
and he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right
50
there.
pounds
with you.
enough.
You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times.
Go,
no way I can find a
bucket. There we go.
call. He may
I'll do
not have
that.
scored there.
Hey.
Of course you're going to give it to him.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that was
57 or 50?
further.
Yeah, 57 or 8. It was 57.
Well, ultimately, not
No,
really sure
58.
the need goes 3
58 to
points,
nothing.
but
So
they'll
let's
take
go
the
ahead.
3
Let's
and
kick
they've
it
had
off.
that lead.
Last time
Yeah, this
kicking
one's
it
already
off.
wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator,
right.
you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked them off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far.
Miles Garrett.
This has really struggled. Miles Garrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time,
Now we got
someone's going to
Smith.
ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense isn't going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one.
There you go. Excellent. Game over.
On Thornhill. And the
58 to
come up with a late turnover. But it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers, what you need forced turnovers. Didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And Brandon, I just have to ask you.
Next city, next town, whatever, state. Damn, that one was crazy or easy as done. I done from find one of the best. I did. So, all right. Yes. All right. All right, next week. All right. Oh, okay. Next time, it's going to be personal. The Bengals. I hate the Bengals. So, yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, we're going to say this right here. I hate the Bengals. So, next time on the live, be a little bit later today. I'm going to hunt. That's going to be a personal one. I hate the fucking Bengals anyways. So, guys, I hope you all subscribe for more smoke videos creeping up on the YouTube screen. And we'll see you then another time today with the Bengals and tear them up. Peace out.